Hi, I'm Michael Atkinson. As you heard Dominic say, we are trying to change the world. Well, what happens when you try? Sometimes you succeed. Let me tell you about it. In the Penguin Corps, we have weekly meetings on Wednesdays before school. At those meetings, we select a leader to be master of ceremonies and get things going. We always start the same way. The leader asks us, "What are we trying to do?" We respond, "Change the world." Then the leader asks, "How do you change the world?" We reply, "Be crazy enough to think you can." That gets things started on a positive note, and we're excited about whatever we're doing that morning. Lessons started for us with learning how to install software. This isn't just the apps, but also the operating system itself. And doing it in Linux is very different from doing it in Windows. Most of those computers we work on were about to be sent to the recycler, but with Linux, we revived them. They are currently in several classrooms at our school and were used by hundreds of our students during distance learning. Some of the lessons we used came from the FLOSS Desktop for Kids curriculum from the Open Source Initiative. It has a lot of good ideas that really worked for us. Its author, Patrick Masson, wanted to see schools have a ready resource for doing this kind of stuff. We recommend it. Most people today think installing software means just simply clicking a button that says install. Well, that can be done in the Linux world too. But we found it's a lot more fun to open up a terminal window and type in the commands. In fact, all of the members in the Penguin Corps learned how to do this, and we never made it a requirement because everyone wanted to do it anyway. I love it. As I mentioned, we refurbish computers. We work on old computers that either the school didn't want anymore or that people gave to us. Most of those computers were placed with the students that didn't have one. You'll learn more about this from Jaden, but here's a preview. We closed our school's digital divide. We also provided computers for our school. We set up full classroom sets of laptops for a few middle school classrooms and station sets for several elementary classrooms, along with putting PCs in our school's media center. A lot of kids were helped this year. When our school went to distance learning and hybrid learning, more computers were needed at home. We provided those too, along with keeping a steady supply of laptops in the office in case something needed to be replaced. Even though there has been times where the school is closed and converted to distance learning due to COVID-19, we still tried to stay together as a team by meeting over Zoom. From there, we went on to present at conferences, just like this one, and started a YouTube channel. Feel free to subscribe to us. You know what they say about all work, no play, right? We end each season at the Penguin Corps by having a party. We get to have fun playing games and eat a lot of snacks. The next party, our end-of-year party, is next week, and we'll get a cake with our logo on it. Well, you might be asking, what impact did we have? Well, for starters, some of our middle school teachers don't need to check out computers carts because they have computers in their rooms. Again, those were computers nobody else wanted. In the last year and a half, our school's Linux user base has grown to 0 to over hundreds of students. We are learning tech skills that we won't learn anywhere else, at least not yet. And let's not forget, we closed our school's digital divide at a time when we really needed it. Even I use a Linux-based computer at school, and it works great. The fact that it's free makes it even cooler. Thanks for listening. Coming up next is Kat.